This is Casey at the Guardian Oracle 33. How are you guys? Hi, Mariah. Welcome in. I am a psychic, medium, intuitive. I channel, I'm a channeler of all things. The light. The channeler of the light. How was your guys' New Year's? I had a wonderful New Year's. I got to hang out with really neat people, and yeah, you just meet some people that are really exciting. Good energy, good vibes. I had fun. I laughed so much. I had smiling, man. Energy was feeling so good. I have not wrote 2025 yet on anything, so I'm going to see if I'm going to mess that up or not. I always have a tendency to mess stuff up one way or another. Okay, so before I get on here, I'm going to call on the angels. Holy Spirit, holy angels of the highest bright light, I call on you for clarity, guidance, the truth, for the highest good of the collective. Archangel Michael, I ask that you would guard the gates as I channel these messages. Okay, so channeled messages that I got. Aborigine, Macedona, and Madonna. And I giggled when I wrote Madonna. I do not know why. So that could be a very distinct message for somebody. But after I wrote Macedona, I don't even know what that is. Macedona. I put a heart after it. I felt the need to want to put a heart for some reason. And then Madonna came out. I can see a guy looking at a girl, and maybe you do kind of have him with the teeth, the gap in the teeth. That could be for somebody. Motorhead. And then I was like, and instantly a second after that, I started getting the song. Motorhead, what's your price for flight? The music. Oh, music just has a way of pulling on the heartstrings, huh? The connection is within everything. Okay, and then I got Shasha Cat. Shasha. Shasha Cat. What up, first time? Hi, Chad. And I thought that was interesting with the Shasha Cat, because in my mind's eye, I just see, you know, and she's trying to talk, and he's just like smoking her out. I thought that was funny. Weaving in and out of time. Okay, and then bombarded with intellect and creativity. The energy's been good. It's been good, guys. What up, Jojo? Hey, brother. I send you love and abundance of light. I like watching your channel. I like your shorts. The more you put them out there, the more you gotta spread the good word. Are you a boxing ring, girls? I'm not a boxing ring girl. Talk divinely later, lovely, beautiful, divine, energetic essence connection. Known by Casey. Love you, sister. Love you too, first time. You guys are so awesome. Freaking love you guys. I'm like, I need to get on YouTube so I can talk to my friends. And then I was sitting here, and you know the conversations start up when you know. You open up the gateways to, you know, every song you've ever heard, every conversation, you're blipping back in time, and you're like, why am I thinking about that right now? You know, I love it. You kind of, it's time traveling in a way, I guess you could say. You kind of just, you slip into a different state. I don't know, it's so interesting. It's so interesting. And in the veil of all this shit starting to get pulled off more and more, it's just like the more you are... I'm seeing Jack Black off of. He goes, hello, can't you see that you're a babe? Shallow how? And then she ends up being the big girl, right? There's a play on words here. I can feel it. When somebody appears to be something that they're not, in a way, right? Because shallow how, he's like, are you cuckoo? But I started sitting here, and I'm like, I get on here, talk to my friends, and then I'm like, I'm the only one talking. I'm the only one talking in here. Anyways, out loud. It's your intuition. It's your intuition. I heard incognito. 1010. You guys ever do that with yourself? Just be sitting there and all these things fly in. Not worries, just, you know, blips and moments in time. Am I the only one that fucking does that? Hi, Annette. May you look for me. Where do you want me to look, darling? I'm terrible with names. I would try to say that name. I just don't know if I have it in me. Somebody's got a long name. A long spiritual name. It's like the length of the name defines how many energetic, you know, gateways or, you know, existences that you are in at this time. It's like you're remembered forever. That's a fucking hell of a name. I don't know if I'd want a long name or two first names. One's kind of a double threat. I was like, where did I get 3? It was only 2 names. It was only 2 names and now there's 3. Things are multiplying at a fast rate, aren't they? This transformation, joy comes out twice, and it's like, maybe that's what it's about, right? Finding the love of just being captured in moments of connectivity. Even if you're just like staring out and you see a bird land on a branch, and it's beautiful. Snow's melting, dripping, the sun's just out. It's just beautiful. Not too fucking windy. I hate the wind some days. I heard it's to drown out the noise. I'm hearing that song, I'm one number away from calling you. Somebody's got their head in a mess over you, babe. For love. Oh, you want me to look for Okay, I can do that. You want to ask about your love? Nelson says, looking good. Thanks, man. What's up, Patrick? Brother Wind. Would it be Sister Snow? Is that you, sister? Boy, it was really coming down hard. Oh my gosh. I was asking for you for love. What do you've got for me? The Ace of Cups. Your intuition is being established on a much deeper level now. Just like how I was talking about how you enjoy your time, right? You like going out, you like going for drives, whatever it is that you like to go do. Nature, those of you that are just like captivated by the smallest, most beautiful things. Some of you have camera rolls just filled with pictures of just beautiful rainbows, sunsets, the way a moss grew off a rock, little lizards. Do you want a little lizard, lassie? You've got it all. Yeah, you do. You got it all, babe. Hi, Matthew. Listen to your heart. Yeah, that one, I guess that one comes through all the time. Who was it? Who was it was asking for love? Amet. I think the love that you're experiencing, perhaps you even walked away from something. And that could have been very hard for you. Person, place, thing, whatever this was, has led you closer to like listening. Now you're being able to trust yourself to listen to your intuition a lot more than you were before. And that's why, like, it feels like you're working on this self-love with yourself. The ultimate love is, the reminder that we're connected to all things. The beauty in the nature. You're experiencing an essence or an expression of yourself in a different polarity, You realize you're connected to those things, and those things are what makes life good. You remembering that you used to work with nature, in different... We've gotten so far away from working with the land and being connected to energy in that way, so... it feels like you're kind of getting drawn back to work on something, and it feels like this could have something to do with like I heard holistic healthcare, healing something. It has to do with healing something at this time. Within yourself, it feels like, so that you can help others. I don't know, I'm hearing like home health care for you. Maybe you take care of people. You know, a lot of people kind of depend on you in some way. Because it looks like you're doing a lot. And maybe you could have something to do with birds. It feels like birds fly over your car, like a lot. You'll notice birds just come from nowhere and they'll fly over your car. It's like you're being guided to connect back with nature, to open up a part of yourself so that if you do find somebody on that path, and I heard they'll be there, they'll be already in the forest. They're already waiting. They're building a friggin' tree house. That's my kind of guy. Gal. Yeah. See, they're in the forest. You're being guided to go do, it feels like, I don't know if it's like a healing retreat or it will be. You might not see that or notice it. It feels like you're putting down some heavy burdens. It's like a time of self-discovery for you. Time of self-discovering what you're tied and connected to. You're definitely being helped. The 10 of Wands came out in reverse for you. So you put down some baggage. You're looking at things different. And if you haven't, you will. And it has to do with walking away from whatever this is. You want more. You were made for more. You know, always know you were made for more. And it's like your heart, your soul's not going to let you settle. You will not settle in this. The Empress comes out. This is the truth. It's you've put too much work into moving through things, trying to understand why people are the way they are. How do they function in that way? What is, you know, people that most of the time will go and talk about people. Talking about people. Let's give them something to talk about. Let's give them something to talk about. Talking about love. It's about love. Finding yourself going back to love. I don't know. It feels like you have so much connectivity to people. Feels like you're the type of person that could walk in a room and people notice you. When you get out of your bubble and your head's up and you're walking with your head up, when you smile at people, people remember you. You just have an energy, and that's what you're here to do. You're just here to listen to your intuition where you're being led, because when you listen, you're going to be, Gaia will lead you to what you're wanting, you know. Gaia will lead you to that new idea, that person that will help you on your way. Just even if it's just information, or they say a bit of wisdom and knowledge, because, you know, they're elders, and that's what they're here for. You're gonna, you know, the universe lines people up like that for us in the most auspicious ways. And when you're ready to have this divine soul mating, if you will, and share that energy and that intellect, it's two people traveling a path, so to speak. Going through, most of it is the same things you guys have gone through, just at different polarities and ways of learning them. That's how you, when you heal that, and now you have seeded an energy of yourself that it shows when you walk, when you talk, the way that you are. People have respect for you. They know that you're true to what, you know, your heart's desires, that you're honest, that you have integrity, you're a good person. There's a lot of you out there that have this same energy. It's just about those of you that stand in truth and you live by truth, not judgment of others, you know, because we're all walking a path, but truly becoming more in tune with yourself, because that's really the connection. You can then your senses, your sensory perception comes out, and you're able to notice and observe so many things around you. 22, as I say this, you'll notice things pop in and out of your awareness. You guys are powerfully intuitive, and that's how this. I heard that's how this comes about. You're being led. It's like somebody wasn't gonna go do something, or, you know, did this last minute idea. The other day, I went to the hot springs and with my kids, and I just did it. Somebody said I was gonna go to the hot springs. I'm like, hey, and I was like, oh, I should go to the hot springs. Took the kids down there, and it was absolutely beautiful. Since I got out of that water, Like I can see everything's been purple. Everything around me has been so purple. It's just like the violet flame. That energy is everywhere. It's just, it's gotten a lot stronger. And that's moving through the, Akashic storms, if you will. Energies, it's so crazy how time space works and the way that it also works. It's just like the universe is so brilliant. It orchestrates everything perfectly. Depending on what lesson you're needing to learn to grow the soul or evolve it. Are you going to meet the person that's going to wreck your fucking world? Or are you going to, when you step into that energy of, I heard fertility, but that energy of connection, that transformative energy that says, I want to eat better. I want to take better care of myself. I want to have better routines, rituals, if you will. I want to be clean and purified. And that's how that connection is started. You need foods that are touched by the earth. You need foods that you don't want to be eating dead processed shit. It feels heavy after you eat it because it's that's where that programming comes in, right? To our specific DNA codes, how we're coded. It triggers certain hormones and neurons, and certain chemicals are, secreted. Hormones are suppressed, and our body, we start packing on weight. You know what I mean? It's bad energy that stores. Well, then that stores within not only the physical vessel of the liver, the kidneys, and whatnot. It's storing energetically in those spaces too. Hence why that you're seeing it manifest through weight gain or whatever that is. It's about getting in the vibration of self-awareness. How do I feel after I eat something? How many of you sit and recognize, oh, I just filled the stomach and I'm on my way? It's about love for yourself. That way, in so many aspects, one, you're self-aware. You're able to help others because you can tune into what you need, and you can help observe the patterns of others and tune in. You're here for healing. We're here to heal the planet. So when you become attuned to you, you can also pick up on vibrational frequencies of others. It's not just, yeah, your body's going to growl, whatever it does, tell you, hey, I'm not feeling good. But now you can, you when you clear that connection out and you listen to that, instead of having a bowl of cereal, eat, a half avocado, put a little salt on there and eat it with the spoon. Eat, rinse your fruit, you know what I mean? Try to eat things. I know it's very hard right now. Trust me, we're going to cultivate ways as a collective to everybody having more gardens. If you're doing it for yourself, we're talking about self-awareness. If we did that for ourselves, we clean up the collective energy altogether, Really. The hot springs are so nice. It was cold. I'm like, it's going to be cold. It was absolutely stunning. Yeah, balance is being restored throughout. And you're going to feel this. Not only is it astrologically and energetically, and then through dimensional planes of time, space, right? Within a fabric of existence. There's a lot of things that are playing out. Not just whatever major event that you're going through in your life that feels so heavy for you. There is the light in it. Certain things are being balanced out right now, and that is energetically. Those that have it's just putting energy where it belongs. I'm hearing orbital consequences. There has to be balance throughout the universe, the energies, and as people are healing or finding new people that they're intermingling with that are on a higher vibration, due from being self-aware, eating good food. Now you're asking, I'd like my soul family. I'd like to meet people that are more, they don't have to be awakened and super spiritual, but just people that are more aligned with living a better life, helping one another. The ones that, they cultivate. It does so much more. A lot of you are going to start making connections that are truly, these are going to be the retreats. These are going to be the trips to Shasta, New Mexico, where all these, lots of places. There's a lot of ancient artifacts that we once built that are going to be rediscovered. The universe is so brilliant that it would hide the keys to all of these beautiful things in energy within each of us. We are the ancient architects of our time right now, if you will. If you will. I'd love to. Okay. Yeah, I've been doing the praying over my food and water and envisioning it with golden light, seeded from the stars and from the crystals from down under. Yeah, I speak that over my food, because that's what I was telling Spirit when I was cooking. I was like, man, this is going to be a hard venture to implement more of these new care practices, being more self-aware what I eat, what goes, I mean, even the soil, you can cultivate that, but we also have the magic and the alchemy within us that if we can think it, we're transmuting it. Think of what we could do it as we're planting it, right? The seeds. Um, we could have things triple. What did Christ say? I will make you fishers of men. It's become a lot harder than it's supposed to be, and in that entrapment of, man, even people, no, I can't do the witchcraft, it's not for me, or the labels that it gets, it gets dumbed down. What it really was is we were all indigenous at some point. We were here cultivating, culminating. We were tribes, we were family, we worked together with other tribes. That's what we're here to do, to work with the land, to listen to the secrets. I can see right now like somebody putting their ear down to the railroad track, and when you can hear the railroad track, you can feel it start to vibrate. I see somebody doing that, but in their own energy within life. It feels like you guys know there's big things about to happen. It feels like a big energy. It feels like a release, even if it's going to be sticky for a moment, or I don't know, it feels like some disagreements or small stuff. It feels like at the end of it, the truth is seen because the seeds planted through whatever altercation or however this might look. The seed was planted of truth for a specific person to either start standing in their truth, and dishonesty, it comes in a lot of ways. Intent is everything. That's where the magic comes from. That's how we have magic. It's intention, right? If you believe it's so, it's so. And you manifest that and can see that. And a lot of people are like, oh, I was just lucky. Well, when you start working with the universal laws of cause and effect, these alchemical compositions, the science is far behind, but still yet you're getting enough out of whatever material book that you're reading. You have the gift now of discernment to see deeper into a writing. What does this really mean? We talk about these ancient civilizations, then any secrets that are protected, these gateways, these old books, true knowings of the earth. We know where these are at. They're within us. We get the psychic visions through intuition. We filter through the illusion, through the small stuff we're going through right now, whether it's relationships, getting in and out of them. We have this ancient wisdom and knowledge within us, and we are all a piece of the key. Every one of us holds a sacred light in its own way, in the way that it's unlocking and working through person, place, or thing. It's doing a lot more than what you can see with the physical eye. It's so expansive because your intention is to, whether it's to heal or make, positive influencing connections for the highest good of humanity, to breathe life back into the way that we live and cultivate things anymore. It's like they've done away with a due process, you know what I mean? And Spirit's just talking about freedom of being liberated from old ways of looking at things. Things are going to start to have a much different appearance. They're going to, the shape of them is going to start to transform into something that might look completely different. It's an upgrade in energy. This comes through letting go. Relationships you have, the way that you speak with yourself, the way that you guide yourself throughout the day, the way you enjoy music, the way you allow your mind to be so expansive and get into these, I'm hearing for somebody, love affairs, dancing in the stars through the clouds. However you do it, you guys all, and if that's something that you're working on letting go, that's your creativity. That's tied to your sexual energy, your ability to be free and naked and wild in a way. You know what I'm saying? Just be bare, and you got what you got. Just get naked. It'll be all right. I'll close my eyes. You're only as old as you feel. There's so much truth in that. It ties back to intention. I look good as a mother trucker today. Damn. Yeah, those days when you just two-stepping out the door. I feel good. Da-na-na-na-na. I think when I feel good and beautiful is when my heart feels light. My spirit feels light. Everything, the hair just gets on. It does its own thing most of the time. You just get you rise above a perspective of you have of yourself before, and you're like, I'm starting to see myself in a new light. I like that I'm fun and creative. Keep hearing aborigine right now as I say this, but I like that. It's about connection with things. Why do we do what we do? There's a lot of answers within that. Planning things out to an extent, more or less. Just a need to be present, enjoying what you have. If you have people in your life that make you happy, people that make you smile, they urge you to grow. A lot of us are the ones that we congregate here, right? All in favor of spreading love, say I, right? That's what we do. We congregate and share ideas through our own perspectives on life. But we do it in a way that's healing aspects of ourselves that have been grudge holding, insecurities, inability to see through others' eyes in a way. It's just about opening up as a person. Why are we here with others? We need one another. We're supposed to be working. We're supposed to be working through things together exactly the way that we are. We're beautiful souls here. And just even looking somebody in the face, in their eyes, and when you look at them, you bring light to their life. You spread joy because you're a star being. It comes out. You're protected. You breathe life into a lot of the things that you do. You just don't realize that's your magic. It's your attitude. You're happy. You're good on your own, and you do enjoy somebody that is wonderful and makes you think. A lot of you that have woken up, you are drawn to the intellect in a person. People, well, I mean, it would be hard to date somebody who is very psychically intuitive and not be in the upright because, it just comes out, you know what I mean? And that is a trigger for somebody. When you can feel somebody's dishonest, it's an instant, for me, it's I love you. I love you for where you're at, but you're not the type of person I want to be with. And even just that happenstance would make somebody, if they truly, that hit them in the soul, like, fuck, that was a good person I could have been with, but I was dishonest. So now I don't have a chance. And that makes you appreciate that person even more because they stand in a light of integrity. They stand in the light of truth. They want a true, genuine connection, and then from that connection that's built on a good foundation to go out and be able to change things in the world, to be a positive impact to children. And there's so many people that just lack the natural ability to connect because it's like, no, those were ancient witches or old, the magic was back then. Some of them don't even believe it. More truth is in the fiction novelties than there is in kids' books. Truth's written all over kids' books and their movies. You watch it and it really gets right to the point. No bullshit. And anybody who's awakened, you can watch a movie and get the moral of the story, but you get you get things pointed out to you that is in your cognitive mind while you're thinking about it. You're like, this motherfucker's talking about me. I know it. When you're on that level of connection, the universe is always helping us to expand. Just keep hearing light body. So you guys could be seeing energetic fields. Some of you are going to start walking into being able to see in color. And the colors are, it's woven energy of light. It's so beautiful. Lots of indigos, lots of greens. The red comes in like an Aztec pattern. When they do those science, it's like an experiment. They take all of that rice and they put it on that drum that was connected to like a magnifier or whatever it sends out a frequency, and it was connected to a metal pan. And as soon as you played a certain key, the rice would go into a sacred geometric pattern based off of the pitch of that key. So the patterns, they match. Every time that key went, that went to that pattern. So we're talking about shapes here. So then when you play a different key, it would have a different pattern. It would cluster either closer together or further apart, depending on the pitch. You know, they're saying the higher the frequency, the higher the pitch, the closer the connection that comes together when they seed and form a shape. This is so esoteric for somebody. Are you fucking with my head, Casey? You know how many emails I get of people who are like, are you talking about me? You were talking about me. A lot of people do that because I think they have this ability, we connect so well on a level, you know? Hi, Jason. And so we build these connections, and you start to see that you know universal language and energy in other people, and that you receive that connection because they're also enlightened through the connection that you have with others that are enlightened. So it feels with Wes too. Sometimes I'll be watching Wes the Galactic Lion, 144, and when I watch him, I'm like, I swear to God, he's talking to me. And I'm like, I bet you this is a setup. They can see through the phone and they know my name. They're watching me watch this shit go in circles, right? I'm being gang stalked. Pushing a lot of buttons over here. I have a tendency to do that. I'm always pushing buttons. What does he say in the labyrinth? He says hello. He says, did you say hello? He said, no, I said hello, but that's close enough. Some of you are within the ballpark of receiving answers. You could be having dreams about, we're talking about specific people. I already said there is a need right now as we start opening up these energetic, to protect our energy in that way of knowing what's ours and what's not. That's important for somebody. Okay. So collective. I heard it in my head. I didn't say I heard. Well, what did I fucking say? I totally forgot right now. Whatever. We're moving on. Do you see what I have to put up with? You see what I have to put up with? I've got to go through all of this. My tummy's growling. I don't think I ate this morning. Okay, collective energy at this time. Johnny 5 says that accent is hilarious. It's my favorite. I love this accent. It allows me to connect on a deeper level. And when I try to do it, I fuck it up. Hello from Russia. Russian star being, I heard. Are you pulling cards today? I would love one if so. Yeah, I'll get into that. You have star being protected, and what comes out for you, Hot Rod, is creativity is key. There's so much growth. Congratulations. I heard a sediment. I don't know why, but in my mind's eye, Hot Rod, I just seen you like, I don't know if you're building something or like a greenhouse of some sort. There's something you're going to be doing. Maybe this is metaphorical, bringing more plants into your house. It just seems like you're surrounded in a lot of more greenery, shrubbery. It feels like kind of when you walk through, I'm hearing Colosseum, but a greenhouse, and they've got all the plants, and it kind of has like that mustier type, really fresh. It feels like that type of an energy for you, something that's very, I heard brilliant to cultivate within. Yeah, shamans and rituals are connectivity, so perhaps you might start incorporating your own, I heard seances, but energetic moving, or when your intention is set, it's like, this sounds crazy, you go into a shamanic type trance where you sit there and like your energy body's like powwow into the fire when you're not. I don't know. It's very interesting. You're doing out of body work on a mass scale, but this is going to start to come to fruition for you, and you're going to be seeding it. There's definitely going to be a new perspective on what you're looking at. I don't know why, but I feel like you're going to have something very paranormal, or it's like, you know, some people take psilocybin and do shrooms. They have that experience that's very powerful, like, whoa, because all the shapes and the colors, and it's, for those of you that are my shroomies, you know, and that connection, like the universe takes you on a trip, it feels like there must be something here that I didn't see before. So you're going to be going back over something, but this time you have a new perspective on what that piece of foundation was being sublimated to support for you in a different space and time. So I heard moving on up. Melding with higher self through forgiveness. That's what it is. It's that cultivating. It's a harvest. You planted a lot of seeds of abundance within others. It's that last piece is whatever this is. Let it grow. I heard just let it grow. There's a need to just let it grow. And grow it will. You'll know what this means in time. If not, destined union of two star seeds comes out as I say that. Let it grow. Wow. There might be people with lack of integrity and envy involved in this, because that came out right behind that star seed. And I think it's just there'll be lower aspects of both of you in the lower root chakras that try to push through energetically to outpower the higher chakras of what something is. So that's what you're getting brought back to look at again. This relationship or whatever this is, you're being lifted up to a new level. So this connection is what I'm hearing. It's a connection. So that is fucking Waymaker. Authentic spectrum of light embodied. Dude, you're melding with yourself. You're going to see those lights. Blinded by the light. You will be seeing those lights. Let's see what this looked like through this journey, though. I want to kind of see the path. I heard she does, too. I seen somebody in my mind's eye putting up a lantern, but it was an old day when they used to ride the horses around and they'd have somebody with a stick that went and lit it. No, he's on stilts. Somebody's on stilts lighting a flame. Hot rod. Somebody is on stilts lighting a flame. It comes back online. Okay. Between worlds comes out. The overall arc, the arch point, arc. It's the hierarchy. It's a higher level. Stars come out underneath that overpass. I could see somebody walking, listening to me in their earpods and walking under an overpass and looking up and seeing like the cluster of stars they're called to all the time. That's cool. Between worlds. Beyond the obvious reality, new perspectives connect with the other side. Portal to higher realms. Boy, aren't we working on some stuff, huh? I heard especially in the dream state. I heard the Goliath. Vigilant watch. Facing fears, protecting your boundaries, being forceful when needed, challenging the darkness. So what belongs to you, what doesn't belong to you, what's an illusion of what stuck is for you versus your ability and your connectivity to others to do it. See, you're part of a soul tribe. You are working already in that higher realm with other souls. This will become obvious to you in the next 3 months. You'll start to see these start to actually, I heard, be seated. And I seen a being getting out of a ship like it's actually like a starseed in physical form. It feels like this person's taken a while to transform into this in some way. I heard move aside, we're on a mission. So it's like, yeah, whoever you meet in the future, Hot Rod, next 3 months, they're going to be the best 3 years of your life, I heard. The next best 3 years of your life. 33, 333. 3 is the magic number. Yeah, you got the Mystic Brew. To power to alter your reality. This is like showing me opening up capsules of time, whether this is energetically throughout your own mind connected to your bodies and portals. It feels like you have an ability to journey through, it's the Akash, but it's through energy centers within your own self. You can travel within your energy centers. You're exploring. That's what you're cultivating, is the realization that you can now connect the self-awareness on a much deeper level, that you're being helped in this way doing this. It's like you're already doing it on a higher realm, but now you're seeding it here. You're going to teach other people how to navigate through their energetic system. Very cool. Power to alter reality, healing shadow parts, unveiling missing pieces, from mundane to miracles. So something that feels like it's so easy. It's like it's been there the whole time. Whatever this was that you were looking for to heal, it feels like it's been here the whole time for you. Your perspective's going to shift because you're going to embody that higher conscious frequency of yourself to be able to do this. You're manifesting this. You've been waiting for something. It's like you're being invisibly watched most of the day. You know what I mean? In some ways, with angels and just people, helpers. I don't know, it feels like you talk to spirit a lot. Or your soul. It's like you definitely are working with your higher self. And then you have the magic charm that comes out, Hot Rod. Hidden stories, inner power, secret knowledge, mystery and intrigue, a potent attraction. Yeah, and you're being called to this. It might feel like a spell, but it feels like it's something you spoke into existence. So yes, it is a spell. It's like a higher creative archetype of your lineage is starting to resurface through. Definitely feels like you are tied to some sort of shamanic, ritualistic knowledge that allows you to access these energetic portal points. And I was seeing your chakras in my mind, through the stomach, over the lips, through the gum. Here we go. What is it when you tell kids to take their medicine? Yeah, you're getting a dose of something. It's going to feel very powerful for you to step into this. I heard microdose, so I wonder if you will. Very interesting. There might be something in taking some sort of bark or tree or something that kind of relaxes the nervous system. I don't know if you smoke cigarettes, or I'm feeling that right now in some way. Something like affects your nervous system, or if it's coffee, or it's just to give it to calm down, so you can have it's like an energetic interference that kind of comes through. It's because you're being upgraded and calibrated. You could have been kind of shaky for the last couple days too. So subtle magic is all around, outer worldly wisdom, keeping a sense of wonder, build creative power. And you're going to have that through these visualizations. You build it in your mind. You just allow the colors to come and form in your mind's eye and to move around and allow them to form. Don't judge the thoughts that come into your mind. It feels like you're working with shapes and patterns of something that's being projected out in a real-time matter. That's very deep. I was going to get a number for you. I heard strangers in the night. DMT, it's something that's, I heard it's outer worldly, it's a connection, it's opening up a portal or some stuck energy. You're going to get in there and go clean it up when you go on a trip. I am not licensed to give any advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. This is all fiction. 12/12 duality comes out for you with 1, 2, 3. I heard 4. Vision comes out as well. So holding the vision, it's about control. By letting go of the illusion of control, we open ourselves to genuine freedom. So this is something tied back to your childhood in some ways. It really feels like that. Maybe it's just some things that you didn't realize were trapped, and they're tied to other aspects of yourself on different timelines, dimensions, if you will. Your path will not look identical to anybody else's. That is what makes you unique. Remember that as you stay the path that feels connected, the path will continue to lead you to alignment. Let your vision be as different as you are. Your affirmation, Hot Rod. My path is mine and mine alone. When I follow my path, alignment comes naturally. And then Duality 12:12. Within you are shadows of dark and beams of light. The divine is reminding you to embrace the duality that is your individual spark. The spark is being ignited and is ready to illuminate the path ahead. And again, I seen that guy on stilts lighting the lanterns down, in front of the saloon and all that in the old time. And I wanted to say old tongue. Yeah, you're gonna end up speaking light language. You watch. You've got a lot of cool energy. You have lots of multifaceted energies and talents. The way you can use energy. Definitely cultivating with fruits and vegetables. It's in the garden. I fully embrace who I am. Allow change where it is needed. I trust the duality that is within me. Because we need it. We need them. There's balance is the key. Connection is the key. 33 as I say that. Try the breath work. That releases our body's natural DMT. Are you cleaning right now listening? I love it when I'm able to clean and listen. That's how I find a good video. It's like my favorite reader. There's this new gal. I think it's called Beyond the Blue Rose. Ocean Blue Rose. She says, and I'm happy here. I gotta find her. I listen to her and she is so pure and just very gentle. The way that she's just a good reader. So when she comes on, I'm like, oh yes. I have a few of my favorites that I like to listen to. So, yeah, there might be something in that too. Just you'll probably noticing, collective, that you're starting to change the people that you watch or entertain within energies. It feels like a lot of you. We talked about widening the bandwidth of that energetic connection we have. I'm hearing with sacred geometry, but that is the language. With this connection to where we get our information from, where that unconditional love, the Christ consciousness, our ability to see things from a different lens and realize there are very unawake, very just sleeping, unaware people, which in being unaware there you could do a lot of damage. You can, with the words that you say. I can see an owl peeking through the clouds right now, in the clouds. Wisdom, somebody has a huge yellow aura. You infect people when you walk. It's like you infect them with love and enlightenment. I'm hearing Goldilocks right now, so you can have gold or blonde hair. Packing up, getting ready to move. Are ya? One room to the other, I'm cleaning. I love it when I see you guys are getting that deep clean done. I woke up this morning, that was my routine. My girls were vacuuming, putting the suction cup on her hair, and her little fucking bangs were so cute. Jujubee. And then Cooper, they're laughing. I'll have to post the video on a short. They're so funny. Yeah, so cleaning went to playing, and then we've got the curtains and the hose and bangs, and it was laughing so hard. They're so fun. And then she ended up learning how to vacuum the edges with me. So yeah, cleaning out the energy space is good right now. Feels like there's revitalization throughout the collective spirit, Mariah's like, yeah, I'm trying to get deep cleaning done too. What color panties are you wearing? You silly goose. Silly goose. Now the whole collective's wondering what color underwear am I wearing. Thanks a lot. I'm trying to remember. And I just put them on. Alicia says, the sun coming out of my window is so beautiful. I know, some people's children. I know. No. None. I did think that first, though. I'm like, did I even put underwear on? We all have those days. It's laundry day. You've got two colored fucking one ankle sock, one fucking thigh-high sock. you know, and you don't even know where that came from the back of the top drawer because there's only one time you put on your thigh highs, and that's sexy time, and you haven't had sexy time. Or not enough of it. Some of you haven't had enough of it. I'm hearing, take another little piece of my heart. Somebody, I can feel somebody's energy. Maybe somebody just does want to bang you one more time, darling. That's terrible. Some of the things that come through, right? You thought it, I just said it. What up, Montreal? Okay. Moving forward. Who's next? Who's next on the list? I'm making a list. Checking it twice. Gonna find out who's naughty or nice. I'm like, define naughty. Define nice. I was going to ask you to define them both. I just said naughty first. Gosh, what is it with you people, right? Mole Life says, hi, me, Iran. Hi, Iran. What up, KK? Oh, this is divinely orchestrated. I can feel it. By the way, anybody who has, I'm going to be shoveling out emails for personal reads. Scott, I know you asked me. I got your email. I got a lot of emails that I need to catch up on. Some of them I don't have answers for. So I'm like, in my most authentic, genuine part of myself, I'm like, I don't know if some of them, some stuff goes so deep, and it's hard to even put it into words. So I'm just going to allow the divine to usher different things in for perspective in some things. So, but I am, we'll be getting on those reads, and you guys will be getting an email. I feel like I got caught in communication. Huh. Sometimes it's just so hard to, I can hear somebody, it's so hard to say what I mean when it's, you know, somebody's very expressive. So, what's up, Mr. Noctorious? Perspective. Yeah, I do individual readings. Right now I'm doing a pull a card, Night Shadow, just for the collective, just to get some guidance. These are good confirmations that come through to you guys from, you know, whatever comes out. Take it and use it for those of you that are really seeking on your spiritual journey, because I speak in a very esoteric, philosophical type way. So I am talking about something, but at other times the divine will bring through a branched off message from that, which is where a lot of people, you're empowering that connection with divinity that you have. It's becoming stronger. You're becoming more telepathic. What's up, Paige? I missed the list. I got you. Jag Cat. Okay. All right. Matthew. I heard your heart is origami. Your heart is like origami. So it's being molded. I'm hearing moldavite right now. That might be something that you look into, to put in your pocket. I don't know why I'm hearing moldavite for you. I want to say it's green. What I'm seeing in my head looks like mossy agate. Okay. Working with those stones in some way, it's going to balance an energy out in you that feels kind of like you're needing an extra sense of grounding. Yeah, as above, so below comes out for you. So you're doing some very deep introspective work at this time on what truly has an effect on your emotional state and how to release those things that feel weighty. You're starting to be able to look at them with a different perspective and how the weight affects the lesson, and the letting go part. So definitely letting go at this time. As above, so below comes out, but so does working with extraterrestrial higher councils of light for the highest good comes out. So you're being given these, you're being influenced with the energy for you to cultivate with from higher realms, aspects of yourself. You can call them guides, but you are starting to make a connection with your deepest desires for yourself. It feels like it's time to put you first and put you on a pedestal. You have a huge part on many levels of awakening others. Lumerian comes out for you. So yeah, you've got extraterrestrials, light councils. You're working with Lumerium, so you're working with your divine seated energy at this time. As you walk through a space, you naturally send light spirals to others. And this is just an effect that your energy has on people. It could be something very specific. There's something with your eyes. You have very beautiful, kind eyes, and I don't know, people just open up to you. You're probably going to find people starting to want to tell you more about, it's like when they just get by you, they want to, I don't know, they feel like they just want to hug you, or you're like a healing modality in some ways. So you are taking on a lot of other people's energies at this time, just through, it feels like you're able to tap in to higher frequencies throughout the day, and you're getting a lot of inclinations of which way and direction to go. It's like you're just, if you feel like you need to go get bread, then go get bread, because it feels like there's some sort of connection that you're going to find through other people, or people are needing. One love comes out. That energy that you have, in a way, it's an abundance of it. You have it, and you always are calibrating it to new levels and heights. It's what you're doing when you're sleeping. You're working with your energy in such a way that you're able to use it here. These things are going to become more prominent in your life, and you're going to be able to see that. I kind of felt disoriented right now, like an earthquake kind of within my body, a movement of energy, a huge movement, a shift. So you will understand, and time comes out for you. You might be wondering why you had to walk away from certain things. It's because your energy is needed in very specific places at this time. You do know this on a soul level. And then you're surrounded in love and being guided. Listen. So this message, even that I speak now, is very, you heal illnesses in others. You're a good soul awakening to everything, and it feels like you could have gotten caught in that for a while and wondering. I feel like you heal cancer in people, because illness and cancer comes out through love. Your messages come strongest in your dreams, 22, as I say that. Thank you guys for hitting the like and subscribe button. You guys are so awesome to me. You're on a mission, all right? You need to observe your level of self-love. Okay, and I'm being guided. I heard shuffle. There's something else that they're wanting to talk to you about. It feels like this has to do with love. It feels like it has to do with letting go, wanting to control the outcome. This does not belong in here, but it is the Queen of Pentacles. So, a very mature energy you could be very attracted to at this time. The intellectual parts of understanding why things are the way they are. You're going to receive the answers. It's like the divine just leads you by the hand and leads you throughout the day. Tries to. Maybe sometimes you don't always see the whole picture, and you get frustrated, and it's like Spirit shows me you kind of throw like a little tantrum. When you know things have to go a specific way, and with a certain someone, things have to go this way for right now, because if not, other people aren't going to get the healing that they need, because your energy is still around for them to be able to cultivate off and not see what they didn't bring, right? Because you never realize what you were tied to until the other person's gone. You know what I mean? And this is the devil that comes out tied to a tree. She's at peace, it's just around her wrist. It's got him all the way. Well, I guess it is. They're both around the stomach. She looks like she's tapping in and connecting back. Somebody could feel lost without you, or you them. Ace of Pentacles comes out. It does feel like it's something tangible in this earth, but it's something that you've worked on long and hard. You're jumping from the 8 to ace, the whole gamut. You're jumping into a revitalization of the way you used to look at things or have these interactions. Maybe you just got angry easy, or it feels, I'm hearing, short-tempered in a way. With it, and just it's more like an upset with yourself. You kind of get frustrated with you more than anything, because you want to, you mess stuff up in some way, but then you see now it's a lesson. So Spirit's working with you to show you how certain things are just the way that they are. King of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and that's the truth of the situation. Truths are going to be coming in over this, and you're going to get the enlightenment that you need. There's a lot of things being discussed right now in higher realms of what this needs to look like for this ultimate happiness to come through, and for you to have the lifetime. You have a heart's desire too, and that in this life you really want to experience love, a beautiful soulmate, animals, just simple life. And you've gone through a lot, and it's like you're going to be part of like retreating or taking people on retreats and as a guide, and you take people to go camp and how to enjoy these sacred spots. It feels like it's more for people who are on a quest to awaken through things. It feels like you've had I'm hearing arduous path in some ways. Some things are going to be so worth your time, and I can just see you like going through mountains and going through the thicket of trees, and you made it out. You knew you were getting closer. You could see the sunlight coming through, and it's like you finally stepped out and you're like, it's everything I wanted and more. And then you realize that this came about by you holding a truth about what was not healthy for you and what was taking your energy in a way, and that could have been done through you are connected to the stars in many ways. You're very wise. Your recognition is that you have the healing modality to observe things for what they really are, and it's like an illusion will come off of them, and you can see how it's supposed to educate others. You're going to help others with understanding, problem solving. It feels like through the emotional state. You have an ability to. People love you. People really love you. You're such a light to people. I don't know. I keep seeing somebody with a red jacket. So I don't know if you wear a red jacket a lot, but I keep seeing a red jacket. So that could mean something. And I can see somebody like going by a bridge on a pier or something. As I'm in your energy, I feel like there's a water, or it's a river with a bridge that goes over it, but it feels like it's in town. But it's like a more of a older style, like where there's stone. Maybe a different country or something. That's what it feels like. Yeah. Don't worry about feeling like you're wasting your time. You're doing a good job. I want to tell you that. Anytime that you're putting into acknowledging things within, and then with the affirmation of releasing I just release it. I know that I don't have to hang on to any of this, because you're having these experiences with God now that you're seeing your manifestations come right away. Your thoughts, moments of happiness. You're very connected and very loved. Yeah, you're working with everybody. It's like there's just a small veil that you can't see their energy bodies, but they're working with you. You're working. Yeah, it feels like you're working with a light council of some sort. Truly, it feels very. It's like a light purple I see for you, and like a bright white light with blues. So it feels like you're working with different rays of light. You could be working with the light system in some way. I heard telepathically, and that's just kind of where you get these nudges to go and get out of the house. That's what those are. Follow those, because you're doing work that you don't know. You're basically undercover energy working right now by listening to your intuition, being led. In time, you're going to see what you were doing and how it was created for the highest good of all. Truth speaker. So that's what I have for you. That's beautiful energy. Oh, I'm going to get a number for you. Don't forget something. Feels like there's a need to not forget something, okay? And, Maybe it's not to forget optimism comes out for you. 1818. Successful manifestation of your abundance is near. Higher levels of optimism are needed as new abundant beginnings are on the horizon. Brighter days always come after the darkest nights. Your affirmation. Everything is in perfect order as I center into this next chapter of my journey and connect to the abundance that is near. And just calling that in. So I keep wanting to say, so congratulations. I don't know why. I keep wanting to tell you congratulations for something. So I feel it's very near future for you. You have an ability to listen to spirit. If you would just give up, it's like you don't mean to, but in a way you kind of micromanage the universe in some aspects. Because sometimes I think you've just had enough hard things happen to you that anytime that comes out, you kind of get in a state of it tries to pull you back down. You pull yourself out. It looks like you do a good job, but it does have an ability. It has to do with the emotions. It's an uncomfortable feeling in something, and it feels like being forgotten or not remembered by others, or how do people so easily forget? And you're going to remember who you are, and you're going to have empathy for people like that. You're going to be able to look at them with that optimism and see that through the veil, through a higher conscious state, that people do a lot of messed up stuff when they're broken. They hurt others because they don't feel adequate. We don't realize the damage that happens through just talking to people harshly, What do I think about Capricorns? I love Capricorns. Capricorns, creativity comes out. Feels like something with Dharma and karma is, the law of karma. The law of karma and cause and effect are coming out when I picked up for Capricorn. So whatever has been put out, if you played games and were, somehow, trying to be not seen in some aspect, it feels like that karma will come back around and be evened out. And then for those that went through the death process, I was going to say I dropped my magician in the fire, but the death and rebirth went into the candle wax. So yeah, not only did you die to self, but you came out remolded and transformed in some way. Excuse me. Okay, don't forget to smash that like button. All right, KK, here we go. KK. That card that fell in here put out, I have a candle with 3 lights on it. And 2 went out and only 1 is left. I don't know why. It feels like maybe you've been putting out fires in some way or another. Coming to deeper realizations about I heard aspected juncture points in your life. What is your spirit guides helping you with that this time? Cultivating, I was just going to say cultivating an attitude of gratitude, and then gratitude comes out as I say that. Definitely cultivating an attitude of gratitude. It's like you're releasing things, because I can feel it coming from my stomach through my heart chakra. They're trying to help you find joy and empowerment in this journey. All the little struggles, it feels like you have little small missing pieces, and when you go to reach for something, it's not there. Or if you only had this, and it's like the pieces that you need to formulate or to form something, I'm being told that they are on their way, and they are moving fast at this time. It feels like you're going to have the wisdom about this. It's like connecting to a meditative state will be very beneficial for you right now. Feels like you get a lot of commentary and side talk in your head. You're tapping into a lot of helpers. different aspects of yourself, different ways that you used to or would have done something. It's like it comes to the forefront and you just are like seated with an immense amount of patience. The Wounded Warrior, as I say that, this card does not belong in this deck. So finding the things that do not belong. I guess it was here all the time. With that other one, I just didn't see it. So maybe there is something that's been there the whole time that, you know, you're just now going to get, the light will be shed on that. And it seems like a King of Pentacles, being empowered over your stage of finances right now comes through. Know that all of these small little details that you're trying to work out, put stronger intention of what that looks like and why you do it. That brings in the joy and the passion, and that ups the ante within the vibrational frequency. You're also being guided right now to journal, and time after time at 222 comes out. Life lessons. So there's an obsessed energy maybe perhaps that you continuously are going over. It almost has become like this telepathic communication for you, or you will be having that with ascended master energy. So you're being enlightened about I want to say the abundant flow of finances, how money, the money system. I don't know, I want to talk about money and monetarial systems. So a hierarchy of where the money goes. I don't know, maybe you're thinking about where does the money really go, or what is paper? I don't know. It's so interesting. You're going to be looking into something. Okay, and then the Page of Swords comes out in reverse with the Ace of Swords over that and the High Priestess. You're going to get a fucking full honest truth. This might hurt. This might keep you in your head, or you're going to be finding out a truth that somebody's been, it feels like, hiding. That they could possibly be losing sleep over, or part of it feels like, I don't know what you're seeing in your dreams. It's like you don't want to look. There's something behind that. It is the Six of Pentacles. The thing that's going to make you move forward to calmer waters. You're going to realize what it is. Because the High Priestess is secrets. And it did feel very secretive because it's a message. I heard that song, Shot Through the Heart. You Give Love a Bad Name comes out, Nine of Pentacles. Maybe somebody that you were previously in a relationship is starting to see you become abundant in some ways because the King of Pentacles went out. This could be that obsessed energy, yeah. You're cultivating new ideas. It's like you're leaving out of the dimensional realm somebody that you are tied to energetically. And it feels like, I don't know if this is an ex or if this is somebody, but it feels like they hooked into your sacral chakra and your root. In some ways, you feel unsteady leaving this person. It's like you're pulling your power back by getting into these creative endeavors, these dreams, whatever it is you're doing, you're going to receive the messages. This comes out again about whatever this heartbreaking situation is. You know, it's like you're finally willing to take it for what it is. Understand that you can only give so much energy out and go back. You've put more than enough energy into a certain scenario, waiting for other people, or, you know, I feel like you're trying to figure out, like, why did people think the way they think? Like, where does this come from? You know, how do you not have feelings? Or, you know what I mean? How other people just go through life so numb. I think in a way you notice that and it bugs you. You know, it's like, are you even real? Are you a real person? You know? Sometimes you just you have ability to step outside of your own self and look at your life from a greater whole. And you're going to be getting shown that. You have this moment of enlightenment too that's coming. It's like a magical remembrance of your ability to tap within. To you ask the answers and then you receive them, and they come in all forms. But you can start asking for a better sign. You can start asking for, okay, I get what you're pointing to, spirit guides, but I need it to be more direct. They want to have a direct contact. That's why there's the need to journal that comes out. You've got Light Army is here helping you, and you will understand in time with as above, so below. I don't know why it feels like you're dreading a loss. It just feels like you're dreading a loss. You're dreading a loss. Okay. Any other guidance Any other guidance at this time? Love you guys. Beautiful reads. Clouds are coming in. It looks like it's going to start snowing again, wanting to storm. Thick blanket of snow clouds. Telepathy. It's like a full truth comes out behind that. You're going to have this telepathy, and it says, close soul connections harmoniously synchronize. Reenactment of telepathic moments. As above, so below. So you're going to get the direct information you need exactly when you need it. Number for you. Oh, why is that in there? These are not supposed to be in there, but it's in there. Reflection comes out. Through the sting of being left out, we discover our own inner worth. The past cannot be changed, but the future is still in your hands. Yeah, it's like you're writing your destiny. The journaling is going to help with that. What is this supposed to look like? What am I supposed to do? How can I release energy here to bring something forward in this space? It's like you got a whole bunch of questions that you need to write out so you can stop skipping over the thought. Once it comes in your head, then you'll think of something else, and you never get to the bottom of it. It's like there's a need to get to the bottom of what I heard this suffering. 1111 comes out. It might feel like that right now, but this is clarification that you're going to need. If you haven't got it already, and I feel like it is slowly starting to trickle in, and this is coming through the telepathy that you have with your star family. Trust in yourself. Your inner whisper is working hard to let you know that it is guiding you. Listen in. What is it saying? Feel it. Where is it telling you to go next? See it. Close your eyes and allow. Trust the path that you are on. My intuition speaks to me and I listen. I trust that all things are happening for a purpose. 1111. Make a wish. Beautiful read. Feel like you're doing a really good job. I know it feels like a lot of energy and how am I going to do it, but you're getting a lot of guidance. So the one you use your free will to invoke your spirit guides or your spirit team to come in and work with you to get more precise guidance. Messages that I'll understand. Give me it in the color blue, or when I see this number, it's like they're wanting to communicate that more with you. And actually, you're going to get messages a lot keener when you channel, because the things that you'll be writing, even if you just start to journal, the truth is still sitting on my lap. So as I say that, these ideas, you go back over them in some way, it's going to make sense. It all ties together. I heard it always does. So trust that. Have gratitude with your connection, because it is becoming stronger and you are going to become a lot wiser. And the only way you get that wisdom is through the experiences. And you chose to go through some of these so that you could overcome it with the adversity with love and understanding that some things are, it's just to distract us and keep us isolated in some ways, versus still holding that energy and moving forward in the light in the way that you do. She says, I love it. It's nice to have y'all. I love y'all. That's how I feel, Bill. Am I on the list when you draw to you see or guided? Yeah, Montreal, you're up. That's so funny you said that. I got out here. What's my latest drawing? Being guided to show you this. Okay. I like this one. This one's one of my favorites. I like drawing. It's so peaceful. I just seen this drawing earlier too. It's in my other book. All right, Montreal. Triple triangle. I don't know why I keep just seeing that triple triangle. It's like 3 triangles within one another. I see this symbol when I pull on your energy. Which is really interesting because lately when I've started meditating, I've been getting in there, and when I get past, my colors start coming through, then it kind of clears and it starts going into like towns or cities, or it can form 33 as I say this. But the triple triangle's been coming up too, and it comes up in green, and it's got like blues and purples in it. It's very interesting. Keep hearing Universal Studios. Okay. Montreal. You want to go deep? We're going to go deep. That's what I heard. You want to go deep? Haunted by the past, playing with danger, trying to control others, make peace with the past. Spellweaver, empowered to change what isn't working, be able to see what others cannot, defying conventions. Feels like there's a need for patience in something. You've got the enigmatic muse. Subtle magic is all around. Otherworldly wisdom, keeping a sense of wonder. Build your creative power. Build your creative power, and in what way is this creative power being built? This is a spiritual gift deck. Hi guys, welcome in if you're new. My name is Casey. Clairvoyance. So this is how you're being helped with this. Clairvoyance. You're being called to explore what you see in your mind's eye. Whether that is the past, present, or future, these mental impressions have much to share. Just the answer you needed. And manifestation coach works out. Comes up. You're being called to explore sharing your knowledge of manifestation to help remove blocks and make dreams come true. Feels like you're going to get some sort of scientific information in some way that in the future it helps others. My heater just started making a noise. You have many options when it comes to cooperative partnerships. It feels like the mentoring is going to be something. I feel like you're going to find somebody that helps you with guidance. You do feel like you're getting a new spirit guide. Once you start letting go of something, it feels like repetitive thoughts. Thank you, Gary. Repetitive thoughts, just old things, ways of being around. It feels like you've got tension in your head. Overthinking definitely comes through. It is about a wish fulfillment, though, and it feels like you have an ability to manifest quite easily when you get into a certain groove. Feels like you always are trying to get your own alone time, time to yourself, but Spirit's trying to show you other people around you because they also hold answers. They're trying to teach you how to allow just things that they say, Spirit talks through them to you. So I know your mind's always busy and you're thinking about things, but this is your pinnacle right here. The fact that you can listen as well for messages. Spirit says, I am speaking to you. Through people that you're around. You might feel easily irritated. I don't know, there's some sort of an irritating type energy. Hi, Kay Campbell. That's kind of around. And that is a truth with the Ten of Wands. It's just something that's heavy from the past that's still lingering in some ways. It feels like you're trying to make a decision about this. Looking in, doing research, or the wish comes out again, the star. So whatever this is, it's going to come to fruition. It's going to be better than you thought. It's not as hard as you thought, as long as you keep love at the center of what you're doing. How it helps humanity, how you help others, and how your connections and the role you play, not just uncovering this, secrets of the universe, but that you're involved with other people doing that as well. Thank you, Gary. That was so nice. Okay, and number for you comes 1010, growth. Spiritual awareness is opening you to all that you are ready to see. Your destiny is being fulfilled. Keep your intentions pure and your eyes looking ahead, and you will continue to increase the growth that is here. The more I invest in awareness in my growth, the closer I continuously become to the outcomes I am seeking. So really think about, because we're talking about manifestation, what you want something to look like. It feels like there's a skip being stepped or not all the way connected with on a pure heart level. It just feels like there's, I don't know, a need for truth in something that needs to come to the front. And whether this is just a fear that you have or way you've been feeling or a miscommunication, it feels like that needs to be resolved. And the love relation comes out when I say that, the Hermit, and then making, the Hermit and the Two of Wands. So, and the Lovers behind that. Is this destiny? Is this not? There's the truth in that. So whatever that means for you. All right. I've got Jagcat. Thank you. I say miscommunication in a sense. Yeah, because it's different frequencies vibrating. You know what I mean? You're fucking like an antenna touching fucking different worlds, and other people around you just they don't see the vision yet. Sometimes you feel like a lot to people, I feel like, and that's okay. Don't let that discourage you. Just allow yourself to be free in what you do, and you're going to explore more about yourself and how you use your natural abilities and talents. I was reading from Montreal. Jagcat, are you still in here? Taya, for you, I have old wounds patterns. We attract what we need to heal. Often we find ourselves attracting the same type of people or situations that are not for our best us. Until we choose to find the common denominator of what we need to heal and release, the cycles will continue. Go within to heal the pain, layer by layer, to find joy again. And self-assurance. Nothing can stop my path to the light because I have faith in myself. I am aware of my innate qualities and abilities and know that I can accomplish all tasks. I heard through the Christ Jesus Christ who saves me. So there's a need. It feels like you're releasing these patterns, and you're being helped with that at this time. You're doing a lot of ancestral cleanup. It feels like power to alter reality, healing shadow parts comes out. So unveiling missing pieces from mundane to miracle. You have you're getting a gift to go back within and see something that you didn't see before. That's the key to what you're going through right now. There's something that you didn't see before. I just got a big wave of energy and felt like this oriented in my head for a moment. So you're going to have a lot coming at you at once. So stand your ground, breathe, and remember that you're doing great work. That your energy body, you're doing other work. Even when you're talking to somebody, having a disagreement, you have ability to heal things if you look at them from a higher perspective. Potential and possibility beyond the visible. Uncovering secrets of life, new ways to explore. So it's the key to your own freedom is getting out of that mental fog that says I have to be bound or tied to anything or anybody that it no longer positively aligned with right now. You're on an ascension process to find deeper meaning in life, and you need to be sure that your soul family is being called towards you at this time. Old patterns are just falling away. Other, a lot of things. This is the Hierophant comes out. This is being worked on in higher realms. So past things that fell away, other relationships, they're going to be mended and healed so that there can be a moving on and moving forward. That energy needs to be released in some way. So even if it's just like a forgiveness prayer for yourself you do, or whatever that is, just for not being able to control or help. It comes out as control to, help people find the best in life and the best things for them, or find ways of being. Just don't give up on hope on humanity. Everybody just has a different learning pace. You plant the seeds and the universe does the rest. So all right. Okay, Jagcat's in here. I'll read for you. And then I'm fixing to get off here, but I might pull a fast couple of cards. I need deeper understanding, and I feel like that's what you're saying. I don't know if you're needing to hear somebody say something, or you're needing some sort of confirmation. feels like something else also has came to the top forefront for you to look at as well. Time to evolve and make decisions. Anything else out of this that her spirit guides wanted to know for the highest good? Jagcat, I don't know why if you're female, I'm calling you a female. Sorry if you're not. Love, relationship, self-love. It's a time to go in and a time to discover. It is not a negative situation, but a necessary one. Having the awareness to see it from your soul's perspective, that you choose much of this before you incarnate, is needed. This release the victimhood mentality and pulls back your power. We must go through trials and tribulations as an opportunity to evolve. How you choose to interpret the situation hinges on the growth or not. And it feels like your soul's nudging you to really start to cultivate awareness, being more aware of what you say, how you act, how you react, your reaction, whether you get pissed fast, you don't talk to people, you block people, whatever that looks like. Boundaries and walls are two different things, I'm being told to tell you. There's a need for healthy boundaries. And you can do that in a loving way by people recognize that this is the person that you are. You love yourself. You take good care of your body. You speak well to people. You know, a lot of people try to trap people in having conversations behind people's backs. Things that would, maybe they're just trying to understand the situation themselves, or maybe it's because, I don't know where it's going with that. I completely just blanked out. A reset. So it feels like there's a reset, and whatever that is. It's a long story short, I heard. Cupid has entered your heart and has awakened you to love and romance, but this time on a different vibration. Having a newfound love for yourself has created an opportunity for a new chapter with the possibility of cultivating healthy relationships. And that starts with yourself when you're aware of what you want, what you're desiring. You stand in your truth. You also vibrate at that level that calls in people that are, you know, equally intuitive. They might not express it. They do it in different ways. Other people that are trying to just be better in a way, you know, really start working with the world the way that they came here. Just knowing that they have a different purpose. Intuition is needed at this time for you on this situation. You have coffee, energized, hard worker, there's no going back, and Light Army is here to help you. There is also a need for you to journal that comes out, and a need to observe your level of self-love, writing about yourself and in what you've been through. You are an inventor who receives messages for humanity, so you're going to get that through writing, and yes, yes, yes comes out. Have gratitude in your heart for the things you went through, because that's what creates the awareness in others. Your intuition is strong, and some people you have a lot of shadow work you've went through, and that could be very scary to other energies that recognize your strength here in the next year and what you'll grow into if you stay on the road of faith. You'll also understand in time that you are working with ascended master energy. You're very much moving on your spiritual awakening. Your spirit guides want you to know. Number 33 comes out. So stay the course, and remember that letting go, it allows new beginning, whether that's letting go of old clothes, old ways of thinking, cleaning your house. Just make room for new things. And as you're doing it, the intention to bring in new energies, colors, patterns. You have growth that comes out as well. Number 1010, perhaps you see this number. Your guides will use this as a number of communication for you. I heard binary code. Spiritual awareness is opening you to all that you already are ready to see. Your destiny is being fulfilled, so keep your intentions pure with your eyes looking ahead, and you will continue to increase the growth that is here. Your affirmation is, the more I invest awareness in my growth, the closer I continually become to the outcomes that I am seeking. Intention is everything. Beautiful read. You know, and these are energies that are around, these are all possibilities and probabilities with the standpoint of what we need to look at and move forward for, and you'll know what that is for you specifically. Sorry. Keep your eyes peeled. That's so funny. I just read that. Keep your eyes peeled, whoever wrote that. And then as I'm looking out back, I see somebody walk out back the stairs for a moment. I don't know why. That was intense. Thank you a lot. Love you guys. 10-10. John, peace. Bringing things to light. Play of shadows, ground your plans, luxury, and decay, allure of the unknown. You're letting go of things also. It's like maybe you have a bunch of materialistic shit, or you're recognizing that no longer, you're rising above the material. You want more intention and you want more connection to the things that you have. You don't need a lot, and you're recognizing that. You're a very simple person at the core of you, and it feels like you're also going to be cleaning out things and finding things that you're just going to recognize something about attributes of yourself in some way. There's a heart and a deep desire comes out for you, as well as Waymaker and Archangels, talking to God in the universe, receiving answers. So you could be becoming very spiritually enlightened right now. Waymaker comes out twice. Authentic spectrum of light is embodied within you. Oh, wow. Through what energies are we talking about with this assistance and this help? Harmony and resilience. Build emotional strength and resilience, bouncing back from challenges with ease. So this is like your trademark, I heard. You have a very resilient spirit, and you're also moldable to be able to, you shapeshift in a way energetically. You're able to rise up to higher frequencies when you really put your intention into that, and you start looking at the things that people say. You realize that the things that people say are just an attribute of who they truly are on the inside. Fears, almost, in a way. You have an ability to help other people transcend fears, and you bring in joy and harmony. As you heal yourself, you're also healing others at this time. Infuse your life with happiness and laughter, spreading positivity and light, seeking balance and unity within yourself and with the world around you. And then you have balance that comes out. Harmonize energies within yourself, achieving equilibrium and inner peace. So this is, I heard, the road to El Dorado. I heard you need a pep talk. So we're going to bring some of these out for you and see what your higher self wants to tell you. Messages from the higher self. Thanks, guys, for hitting the like and subscribe button. Thanks for commenting on the videos. We've had a lot of amazing videos lately. Your intention needs to be there. I'm being told to tell you. Your intention needs to be there. Yep. You're going to get a perspective shift on the way that you look at things. I'm on a rocket ship and your heart's to the moon. But I made it without you. Without you. I'm on a rocket ship and your heart's to the moon. The moon. There is a way, if you are willing, to change the way you see it. Your higher self wants you to know, and that goes out over balance. Sometimes the best things are created from chaos. And your dreams are never farther than you can reach. You are a beacon for others to follow, so don't hide the bright light that you are. What you find may not be what you expect, but what you truly need. And I feel like your body has a physical reaction to somebody, a certain energy. My hand started getting shaky. I got nervous. I don't know if this is a person, because when I first started reading for you, it feels like there's thoughts that want to come out for you. Maybe this will just mean something to you. It feels like this is a path of progression. I am learning how to control my life from within and not with external acts and forces. I feel this is the only way that I can be your match. The strength comes out, number 8. I heard infinity and beyond. My family is very dear to me, and I want you as a part of it, but also to build a new one, in which I can provide all of your needs. The 10 of Pentacles. Wow. and I am working day by day towards our future and our ability and our stability. I also want to invest more in spending time with you. So whether that's just from your higher self, your lower self to your higher self thoughts, from somebody else, you'll know. It looks like you're definitely going to know. Your intuition, you weren't allowed to have. There was some sort of trickery in some way, a tricky energy. And you didn't see this because you were blinded by something, even if it was like an intention for somebody else not to see something. I feel like other people can see your aura because I'm looking at the moon and it's very purple under it, and I'm starting to see a bunch of purple. But behind that is the Five of Swords. So it feels like you could have felt defeated or blocked in some way in your intuition. So now you're going to go back within, and you're going to become very balanced at understanding how, who, what, why, when, and where, and only the ones and the things that are important. Yeah, you're going to be hirely, maybe you are getting hired, connected to something that you've known all along. And it feels like it's a heart's desire in some way. It feels like it's creative. You want to build something that's lasting and meaningful and leaves a beautiful mark on this world. It feels like you came here to enjoy beautiful people and become one yourself. And as you're stepping into this, or feels like the next 2 years, your life is going to look different. I can see you living in a yurt way out in the middle of nowhere. You're just self-sustainable in energy. Feels like there's something with retreats or some sort of natural healing that you might go to. It might be ayahuasca. I don't know. It looks like you're going to do something that's going to blow your fucking hair back. Like you're going to look at things so different. So that's pretty badass. Number for you is 1717. Self-reliance. The time has come to rely on your knowledge, your wisdom, and your ambition. You have an important soul mission and life purpose. Leaning on your inner strength will allow more of your path to unfold ahead. Your affirmation: as I take leadership of my life. Wow. As I take leadership of my life, take leadership off my life. It feels like an old dominion of some sort, something energetically that's been bound to you from a past life. It's like a control of something, emotions or turmoil or chaos. It's like you're really good in it. You can react good. You were built for it, but it's like Spirit's trying to get you to harness more of your feminine attributes so that you can become more creative and create from a space now that you've seen the illusion of what fears and lack is. That you can still maintain the same relationship but on a different vibration. So whatever that means. As I take leadership of my life brings a flow of good fortune and good blessings. So 911 courage I see beneath that. 3355. Can I get a card, please? I want to start with something, but I don't know if it will work out and if I should risk it. I would really appreciate it. For your highest good, Helen. Okay. There is a need for you to release. I'm hearing the oppressions, but the judgments of others. It's putting you in this state almost where you've started judging the things that you do. You're critiquing them, but you're very finding the pros and cons. There's a need to release what other people have spoken over you or into your energetic field to reestablish your trust and boundaries within your own self, to access that higher dimensional wisdom that you naturally harness, Helen. You're on an adventure. Allow your soul to be free and renewed, not listening to anything but what inspires you. Anything that says, yes, you can do it. And a lot of the times when you start this out, it's going to be you that does this. Adventure comes out twice in Radiance. It takes the creativity. So anything that stifles these symbols, this energetic flow that you have, you'll learn how to vibrate and move away from that. I don't know if I'm hearing tea. So there's a need for you to drink tea with green herbs. Get more on a night regimen where you're having tea, your spirit guides are saying. It's like spearmint or peppermint, or there's something for you to be drinking tea with peppermint. Natural, organic. It's something soothing. Your body's craving it. So your soul is. It's something that brings in for the heart space. It ignites your creativity. Green foods are important for you. Avocados, grapes, celery. That it's gonna. It's like there's a blockage somewhere in your creativity. This is gonna help to empower you energetically, so you can bring this manifestation towards the forefront. Empowerment twice. Adventure twice. Harness your inner power and strength, achieving your goals with confidence. Embrace your personal power and authority, manifesting your dreams with confidence. Adventure. Explore new opportunities that are on the horizon. Embark on the exciting journey, of discovery. Embrace spontaneity and exploration. Embark on thrilling new experiences. Inspiration. Spark creativity and innovation, tapping into limitless artistic expression. Unleash artistic expression and innovation, infusing life with beauty and imagination. It all starts in your imagination. You're going to build this energetically. You're going to build this with creativity in the mind. You're going to start watching all the pieces come together, how it would be molded, not how will people comment or how will whatever, those, what your foundation of you doing this is about in your heart. That's the blockage. How does this serve humanity and myself for the highest good of all? Where can I create job opportunities or be a vessel to speak when, the good Lord has somebody come to your shop, or whatever it's going to look like? What will, on the, what's the heart base in it? Not what can go wrong. What is, you always have that monitoring, watching spirit that seeds that doubt. Know that you're connected. It seems like you go back and forth, and then you leave and abandon an idea. Spirit wants you to know that this is being divinely guided. The right mixtures of energies are going to come to the forefront. Archangel Michael, call on him to help you with this courage that it takes to get over whatever heartbreak or detachment from a heart space. Wherever has been crushed in you, it's time to rebuild that. You are going through a transformation right now that is going to be, I heard it's obsolete. So it feels like you no longer get to sit and allow that energy around. If you're going to be elevated, taking this to new earth, a time of bliss, a time of ecstasy for yourself, what you're creating now is creating future events. So bring into the world here what you want in your world later, is what they're saying. Cultivate what you truly want and desire. Okay. Number for you. I don't know if I just heard your thought or somebody say her number. 777 comes out. Lucky number 7. And 444. This is being protected. Find balance in your protection too. Know that you're being guided. Even if it seems a little scary. I was going to say the aliens are going to have it line up. But the ancestors are going to have it line up. And as I'm saying that, I'm looking at the symbol that I drew earlier. Everything's going to be in alignment. This is your time to take confidence in all that you pursue. The divine universe is working through you and protecting you. Time has come to allow all of the doors to open to opportunity to welcome, so they can welcome you in with open arms. Your affirmation is, I feel the loving care of the divine protecting me. I allow myself to pursue growth and opportunity. It is your divine birthright to be expansive and to be able to grow and come into alignment. It's your birthright. It's your creativity. It's yours. It's held. It's sacred. When you step into it, it becomes a reality. Your progress is recognized and alignment is here. It is within your reach. The whispers is reminding you to stay the course and feel source working through you. Your gifts are being recognized. I blossom and bloom as I use my gifts. All things simply align as I feel the feeling of the divine. Beautiful. Beautiful. Stay brave. Stay courageous in whatever it is, Helen. You're going to be wonderful at it. I have so much admiration for people that start with nothing and can cultivate an entire business, an idea, a piece of pottery, whatever that looks like. It's, to me, I think that is one of the most wonderful attributes about divine souls, is that when I see people get into creativity, you can never go wrong there, because it's such a space that allows that other thinking, not the thinking that's like, I know I have this bill to pay on the first, da 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 da. It's outside of the scope of things that you have to do. It's an entanglement. Hi, Al. Hi, Robin. Yeah, you want a number card? I'll hook you up with a number card. Uses a choker now. We'll work on that. We'll work on that. Okay. Number card for Jason's highest good. 1616 comes out for you. Willpower. Things may feel out of sync and not within your control. The whisper of the divine is asking that you remember you are being supported, and that that your will is your superpower. Determination is key right now. Your affirmation. I call on my strength and willpower to take the lead. I accept and listen to the support of the divine within. My right ear started ringing really loud. Bill's called here for a reason. Angel readings. Feels like you're very clairvoyant. You have ability to speak with, you're a warrior of light. Very connected to the light. Archangels comes out beneath that. Your solar plexus is being healed from past life energetic ties. And angel readings comes out for you as a spiritual gift. You're being called to communicate and convey divine messages of guidance from the angelic realm, a higher state of consciousness that is within you. You've got healing and grace that comes out for you, and wisdom. And I heard, have a little grace for yourself. You've been through a huge upgrade and growing process. Embody elegance and poise, navigating life's challenges with dignity and grace. Humility comes to the forefront as I say that, so it feels like 33. Within humility, we have an ability to communicate the soul's true desires and truth to the egoic aspect of the energetic body that's melded with the physical. Seek inner wisdom and guidance, trusting in your intuition and your higher self. What is this guidance? Something here you're supposed to see. Channel healing energies, promoting physical, emotional, and spiritual wellness. I heard it's a kaleidoscope. It's a melding of energies. Divine guidance from his higher self for Bill. Bill's highest good. What is this soul working on? The heart. You start to feel your heartbeat faster as you get closer. This is going to take grace on your end. Patience, patience. It's like certain things are unfolding. Soul. Your soul is preparing. I heard pairing. Your soul is preparing to reestablish trust in its process. So the shedding of the old and the incorporating the new. You're a telepath. Telepathy. Close soul connections harmoniously synchronize reenactments of telepathical moments. So, your soul's going to recognize something. You think you're going to be doing this through the eyes of others at first. Do not know what that means. Because I almost just seen somebody move their consciousness to another body that's walking and moving, and I was looking through both of their eyes within the same body. So, telepathy. The resilience is needed in this situation. Higher wisdom and knowledge. The stars come out again. There is a lot of star seeds. These two cards, and I keep cutting this deck and it keeps going to the same spot. Hermit. Pure connection. Pure connection comes through. That's the truth of it. Hierophant comes out. This is divinely orchestrated entanglements that you guys are having in the physical and the astral realm, space-time travel that you're doing on ships. I know it sounds nuts to some of you, but you'll know in time. So 143, preparation. Life is filled with phases. The whisper is telling you to prepare for the unexpected and allow changes to pass through with a sense of peace. Financial and creative changes are upon you. Your affirmation, my dreams and desires are coming to fruition. Bringing change that I welcome with an open heart and open mind. It's going to be a good possibility, so call it in with love and light. I'm here to help humanity. Show me where I'm going. Show me what I'm doing. Show me what's important. And at the same time, remember to enjoy your life here as, being a human. All the experiences, whether it's pretty girls, fast cars, good music, good food. Enjoy the physical vessel, because when you come down here, you love having a physical body. You love, I don't know why sex is coming through, but you like to have that. You like to have fun. You love the humanism of it, but you also are very dear to working with the archangels and on a different realm like that. So you're welcome. Thank you so much, love. Hi everyone, how exciting. I would love to have a card pull. Compassionate Heart School. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 that comes out with you, and union behind that. An underlining hidden energy could be that somebody is upset or built up with emotions, overwhelming thoughts. Somebody's guarded in some situation. I don't know if it has to do with this union. It feels more futuristic, where the union is coming in at due to strength and tenacity that you've had to have. There is judgment called on this situation for you. Don't react and respond in ways that are truest to and genuine from within. I don't know. It feels like you're going to get a text and you're going to try to figure out how to respond to it. And you're going to be given the right energies to respond in an adequate way so that you don't burn any bridges. If you're wondering about who this is, yes comes out with gratitude, needing to make sense of things right now. So somebody could be feeling frustrated that they're not getting the answers that they need. Yes, your heart knows comes out as well. So you had a big impact in life, on somebody's life, or energetically somewhere. That is now creating a change within this person. You are very psychic and intuitive yourself. You're very connected. I heard starbound. So, yep. Somebody says, from the higher aspects, I watch your every move. Feels like you're starting to work with your higher self. Spirit guides, progress, justice, structures, systems, processes, conditioning, and rules. You are on the right track. Someone from the other side has your back and encourages you to try your best. You will succeed. Observe your surroundings and communicate clearly. Be sure that everything will fall to pieces. And I was going to say stubborn in there. Something stubborn about this situation. So whatever that is, it feels like something's going to be revealed, and that is your intuition and laws of cause and effect. It's like the seeds that you've planted. Yeah. Maybe you felt like that wasn't coming around for the longest time. You may have felt stuck in a situation. It feels like you're very spiritual. You just want to connect. Your soul's urging that if you're not at this time. Yeah, you get messages from everywhere. Psychic and intuitive. Very, very intuitive. 1, 2, 3, 4. So good luck. Good luck. Because you got it. Also, storms may bring passion, but not peace. Look for signs that will guide you to the destiny you have known all along. Your goodness. Find your goodness in other people. You will be aligned with that so that you can get met on an energetic level that's fair. You love people so much. It's only fair that you receive that back, and that you can have these true, more in-depth conversations, and you just want purity. You just want to cut through all of this stuff and enjoy people for who they are and you them. It feels like you're building up a soul tribe, and you're going to start walking with your light workers. Feels like you do have a role to play as being a humanitarian, in whatever way that looks like for you. Um, Very cool. You could be drawn to the triangles and sacred geometry right now as well. Even just looking at mandalas is going to be very healing for you, having to do with your chakra center. So, all right. What's up, Matt Yori? Okay. Right out the gate, when I seen this, I felt like you've witnessed something or observed something with animals, like unfair treatment or something like that. The unfairness that you see others going through or animals. It feels like there's a judgment on something. You called something into the light, and it's like your spirit guides are very aware of something that's unfair or unjust. This could be within a home space and with somebody that is very founded in this earth. Inappropriate use of money and power. You're like a detective. You wait till the time is right and then you go. I don't know what that means for you. You just go. It feels like your intuition, Queen of Wands, your creativity, your connection is being enhanced. There's the Two of Cups that wants to show up. So like working hard at one, it feels like a relationship with yourself, because I see somebody working very hard and receiving accolades for this is like removal of, it feels like you've gone through your bag and like got rid of shit that you didn't need, or you're going to. It feels like you're unloading and letting things be. Maybe you're getting to the end of a hurdle or something that's been kicked your ass kind of, in a lot of ways, but it made you so much better for it. It's like being celebrated. That's what it is. When you get set on this new path and you finally go forward with this decision that you're going to make, and this inkling and intuition that's going to come to you, you're going to be able to decide what that looks like, what you want in your life. You're gaining control back over your finances, your home life. You're going to be able to protect your energy more in that way. It feels like you do have you're embarking on this very good summer. I'm seeing July and August for you, 89. In September, it feels like you finally finish up with this. I don't know. Feels like there's a person that's going to come into your life and love you in some way, and it's going to show you one last piece about you that you've missed or that you didn't see, or they're going to bring perspective that you could date them, maybe you won't. But it feels like they're going to show you how to get back further to the basics of love. There's a tower moment that comes in July about maybe overworking or obsessively overdoing something. It feels like the need to do something is now, and understand the options that you have is going to be important. This is very important. Maybe you didn't see something the way that you were supposed to. Feels like there's been a lot of waiting around on something. It's like you know who this is, this backstabbing, this sneaky, whatever, underhanded, that's what the judgment's getting called on. Judgment comes out again. It's about, I don't know if this has to do with the fire sign. King of Wands comes out about a new outlook on life. Yeah, your guidance protected. I don't know, maybe somebody just sees your strength as intimidating in a way that makes them feel left out and out of balance without you. Somebody's been left to sit in their truth. The Two of Cups comes out with somebody's had to look at something again. Where this balance comes in at, where was the feeling left out part, where was I robbing myself of my strength and maybe been just a version of yourself that you're healing on a higher level so that you can come into alignment with spirit. It's like Mother Earth, I wanted to say. You're culminating new things. I also feel like futuristically in the next 6 years I can see like flying people into an island for protection. It's like where people go to heal. It's like people see somebody on a gurney and they have like oxygen. So I don't know what this is. It's like you're flying them. you're not flying, you're behind the guy that flies, but you like take care of these people in some way, like medically. You're healing. That's very interesting. 6 years. Gosh, I wonder what that could be. Yeah, you have an ability to help souls get back home. I don't know. It feels like people that feel trapped here. You know what I mean? And don't realize that maybe they always thought that the light, they've been going to the wrong light. It feels like something was synthetic or made. I'm hearing made poorly, but it feels like you're taking a journey back through your heart to find its desire. The number that I have for you is 777, alignment. Your progress is recognized and alignment is here. It is within your reach. The whisper is reminding you to stay the course and feel source working through you. Your gifts are being recognized. I blossom and bloom as I use my gifts. All things simply align as I feel the feeling of the divine. Casey is right each time, special lady. Soul trud. Hello, Casey. Can you please make a reading for me, no matter if I am not that great deal? You want me to pull a card for you? You're welcome. What are you healing right now? What are you healing at this time? Strength and expansion is coming. Awakening. You're going to start finding people that, I keep hearing Moldavite, people that are aligned with your frequency, people that, my phone's going to die shortly. Strength. Finding your soul family is a blessing. It will reap many benefits. You are being asked to reach out and explore to find soul connections. They will feel familiar, safe, and trust when you meet them. Send out your intention to connect with your soul family and see who comes your way. Going through an awakening process. You have been receiving messages that it is time for your soul to expand beyond the 3D vision. You are an old soul that is here to do many great things. You have come to realize this through doing the hard work and merging with the higher self. There is no going back, so enjoy this new way of being by having acceptance and inner peace and moving forward. I love that. Number for you. Shit, you not. 777 comes out again. Alignment. Your progress is recognized and alignment is here. It is within your reach. The whisper is reminding you to stay the course and feel source working through you. Your gifts are being recognized. Affirmation. I blossom and bloom as I use my gifts, and all things simply align as I feel the feeling of the divine. It's giving over control to fears and doubts. It's allowing yourself to become aware that you're doing a lot of internal work within your being, and you're going to start seeing that manifest on the outside. I heard finally, so... Thank you. You are spot on. You're welcome. Hi, Laura. Laura, you've got options with wishes. You're going to be able to speak up on something that you've been wanting or desiring. You're going to understand more of what that looks like. You can be very passionate about whatever this is. I wanted to say whatever message comes in. There could be a need for you to be out under the stars. You need to connect and just, even if you just get a warm blanket and, you know, even if you're going to spend 10 minutes outside, snuggle up in a chair and just put it in the middle of the yard and look up. There's a need for that. So that you can see that you're not confined to, you're going to see everything ties back together in some way. Spirit's going to lighten your heart so that you can get more clarity on your journey and what you're going through. It feels like you're doing some expansive work, deeper thinking. You're wanting to understand, like, mysteries of the universe, wisdom. Maybe you ask for wisdom to come to the forefront. Nocturnal sage, seeking the wisdom in the stillness, seeing through the lies and trusting your own gut, revealing psychic gifts. The divine wants to assure you that you are working with us. We are helping you to understand your hidden abilities. You come through and you you go through the things that you go through, and you start finding the right people. You start being in the right place at the right time. Spending time looking up at the stars, it's nothing. You grab a chair and go out there and do it. Even if it is cold, it's your connection. And watch the thoughts that come to you. We're talking about having psychic abilities that are trying to come through. Inevitable changes are on their way. Fleeting moments, urgency to act now on inspiration. Maybe you feel like time is slipping away in some areas, and that could just be the muse that gets you going. Feeling refreshed, and it does feel like the fact that you have options and how you look at things is going to make this a little bit easier. They're wanting you to look at your life as a series of cycles and chapters so that you can understand how your soul has come down here. And I heard grieved, basically. I'm hearing something about the parents, so I don't know what that means. Maybe you've had to let your parents go, or there's something in there. Maybe feeling you felt alone for a while, and now you're starting to regain your power back and be able to grieve. Balance is needed. 222. Now is the time to take inventory of your feelings. Are there any feelings of imbalance or resistance? Divine whispers are here to remind you that the alignment that you seek also seeks you. It is important to breathe, rest, and to reset. What feels peaceful and calm easily finds me as I restore the balance within. All right, guys, I love you. I have to get off here because my phone's going to die. If you guys are interested in a personal read, you can email me at angeldynasty33@gmail.com. It is $65. It's an hour-long read. It's live. If for some reason you're in Australia or we're like 10 hours apart, we'll try to find a time that works. If not, I'll just record it and I'll get it sent out to you. I'm starting the reads. I took 2 weeks off, so I'm a little bit behind. I'm going to start busting them out over the next couple days, so I'm going to finish my emails and look at my scheduling and timing and get that sent out to you ASAP. So I love you guys. Thank you for every way that you support the channel. It's a pleasure to read for you guys. Keep on the path that you're doing. Keep looking within, finding joy in moments. That's what's really coming through, is realizing things that you didn't see before. There is amazing people on this earth that you still have. You can have feelings for. You can trust your feelings. That's the biggest thing, is you're learning that you can trust yourself above all things to maintain connections that are healthy, because you have self-awareness of what energy on other people feels good and what doesn't. Do you really want to go backwards and be with people that are cruel, undermining, insecure, or do you want to move forward with people that just are happy to be here? They just enjoy life. They like the small things. People like to get out and go do, hunt, fish, it's so important to find people that align with your likeness of what you like to do. People want to go in nature. You got to be aligned. You cannot authentically be yourself. It is a higher aspect of yourself, and dumb yourself down because you're with somebody who doesn't want to go to do walks, doesn't want to go work out, doesn't, the laziness, that spirit of laziness literally cannot exist within. It's good to rest sometimes, but it's time, collective, that we move forward on our own healing modalities, keeping our space clean, keeping our pots positive. You want some Aiken and Bags? I rewatched that yesterday. I was laughing. God, I'm so funny sometimes. I love it. Just keeping humor, being grateful for what you are and what you've been through. You guys are amazing. You really are. And you guys are getting so much closer. These ideas and thoughts, they're all showing you who you really are. And what you see in others is an aspect that you like. It's also within you. And that's why you're driven to it. It's because it's inspiring you to create and pull back that energy that you also have. It's just calling your power back. I want to live a good life. I want to be happy. I don't want to spend time wondering who's backstabbing me and who. I now know not to hang out in those circles. And as you move forward and other people fall away, you do get the people that are meant for your life. These are our family down here. This is our soul family, guys. Hi, Chandler. Hello, Casey, and my lovely mods. God be with you all. Love you, mods. Thank you guys so much for all the work that you do. I am out. I'm going to go. I got to go to the dump and take care of a few things. So I will see you. I'm going to be putting out shorts later. I have some funny blooper ones that I want to put out. They're so funny. Some of the stuff, I'm like, oh my gosh. So be on the lookout. I love you guys. Kisses from Idaho.